right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Neverland Podcast, man. Back at it, episode 142. And you see a familiar face, man. You see a familiar face.
142 is so crazy, bro.
Hey, we've been putting these out. We've been putting this out. We missed last week. Man. We were busy with stuff, but back at it, man. And as I said before, Starks is here. Starks in the building, man.
Yo.
So you already know. You already know we're about to chop it up. We're about to chop up about a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. UFC. There's what else? Kendrick. We're just briefly talking about Kendrick. But before we get into all that, bro, I wanted to shout you out. You had a tweet that was one of the hardest shits I've ever heard. You said we getting doctor money with Kendrick.
You know what's funny? I took that shit down. I felt like I was like, I'm not a rapper. I'm like, what do you? I can't be having posts like that. I was like, you gotta still be a little, like it's so weird. Like I always it's funny. I used to always say that like, oh man, I hate like photographers that be flexing and shit. But like, it's like, damn, bro. Like I wasn't really trying to flex. I was just trying to like, I don't know. I feel like especially my parents and shit, they used to always be like, you got to be a doctor, you got to be a lawyer, the regular shit, like from whatever gen they are, shit, like the classic shit. So like. You know, when my family, like when I left them, like when I left Connecticut to move to LA, like I didn't have a fucking job. Like I was making no money out there, like nothing. So like when I came out here and the first time my parents ever visited me was 3 years into living in LA. And I had this like new Benz and a sick ass apartment. And you know, that's why I like that tweet was mostly for that. Like, yo, you genuinely don't need to be a fucking doctor to make some good money. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it was. It just
that's lit. Yeah.
It's like it depends. Like my mood,
something and you actually, you did it. Yeah, right. So
my mood like just depends on what music I'm listening to that day. So I was probably listening to some hard shit when I tweeted that. Dude, but I took it right now.
Dude, but honestly, like if you feel like you did something, it's like you should change up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You should. Yeah, but you can tweet that.
My Twitter to me is like how girls have a Finsta. Because like I have like 400 followers and it's locked. It's a private account. Like I don't like nobody can follow me. So it's like when I say shit on there, I'm thinking like just like close homies and then whoever happened to follow me. Bro, I tweeted that. I got like 50 like likes and like 10 retweets. I'm like, nope, too much. I'm like, this is not the point of my Twitter. I was like, let me take this down. Like I was just my friends actually tell me, they're like, you should make a fake Instagram and just like troll on it. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a account just to like comment on UFC posts and people.
Shit. No, 100%. 100%. Like, because we have a running joke on here. That's like the more famous we get, the more people we forget about.
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Nah, dude. I felt like such a jackass tweeting that, bro. Like, I was like, you're such a jackass. I woke up the next day, I just deleted it. I was like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Where do you want to start? Do we want to start with Kendrick, UFC?
What came first? UFC came first. So let's start with UFC.
Facts.
All right. Yeah,
I was at a wedding, so I like missed half. Dude, I was literally filming a wedding, and like I had the UFC going at the same time. I'm just like during they were doing like speeches. It was like 30 minutes of these people talking. So I just like set up my my camera on some sticks, and I just had it rolling, and I was in the back of my phone watching the Gaethje fight. Like,
dude, the event was crazy. Dude. The entire thing was crazy.
It was wild.
Yeah, when I got home, I rewatched like the main fights. I skipped the girl fight. Like one round in, I was like, I'm not watching.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, I called it the girl fight, but
bro,
that was the worst fight I ever seen, bro.
Like, I was cooking, and I literally was more interested in cooking than watching that fight. I was like.
Dude, yeah, because the thing is, like with Rose, I was like, oh, something's gonna happen. Like,
nah, bro, she was so timid. She threw like 2 punches in the first round.
I was like,
dude, they were saying the fight was rigged.
Yeah, they were like, yo, she had to keep her face clean.
She don't want her F up her face. Yeah.
But what I was saying was I watched a little bit of the Shogun fight, and then I seen the, like the last 3 fights, but. I mean, some crazy shit happened. I think I'm gonna just say it. Charles Oliveira might be the greatest lightweight of all time. Dude, I'm gonna just say it.
Oliveira is the GOAT, dude.
Bro.
Like I understand Khabib never even bled and this and that, but what's cooler to watch? This dude get dropped every fight and then just choke somebody out.
Just
like
come back. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Savage. Like he's like becoming one of my favorite fighters ever, bro. Like,
yeah, no, same. Like
dude, it's almost like when he gets punched, like something turns on in his mind. You know, like he's like
he just absorbs that person's energy. Like he just like he gets knocked down and he just takes everything from that person and he's like, oh, it's over. Like,
oh, it's crazy.
It's over. And then it's so funny to me that he just lays down and nobody wants to.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, especially the second drop, I was like, oh, that's on purpose. Like, he didn't really get rocked. He was like, let's see if he comes
right. No, he probably was hurt and he was just like, you know what, let me just do this instead of backing up. Like you always get clipped. It's like he knows Justin wasn't trying to get in there at all. That's like such a flex, bro. That's such a like recovery method that like no one's gonna like, even if they got you knocked down, they're not even gonna risk that. Nobody would risk it.
Right.
It's like
crazy.
Hell no, I'm gonna wait, take your time. And then we can box.
Yeah, whatever you want to get.
Yeah, but it still doesn't matter. You get choked out anyway.
And then the wildest part was to knock Gaethje down. He punched him. He dropped him. And then he dropped on him. And
he dropped him and then just went for a rear neck. Like it was beautiful. It wasn't drop him and jump on him. Like he went straight for the choke. Like
it was such a crazy fight. Because I saw like Gaethje, like his mentality change in the middle of the fight. Like he got scared in the middle of the fight. You saw him like in, and he had like some confidence coming in, right? And then, dude, like in the middle, he like seemed like a lost dog, dude. And then he was like, yo,
you see how he was swinging? He was doing like 180s, like like he was spinning, like he was scared, falling down and shit, like
crazy.
Yeah, he fights really erratic,
bro. Yeah, the one he whiffed, I was like, bro, like. At a championship fight, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you already hit him. You already dropped him twice. Like, you would think you would be patient because you're probably gonna drop him again. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, I feel like it sucks because like he already fought for the belt twice and he lost both. He got fucking choked out both times. It's like clearly you have hands. I think instead of working with Trevor Whitman and shit, you should. Yeah, you should just work on your jiu-jitsu because you're one of the best strikers in UFC.
Maybe he thinks that as much as he works right now, he won't have enough time to get that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might need 2 years of training, you know, like on the ground to get as good as them.
I mean, also he's like the two people I faced was Khabib and fucking Trevor Oliveira.
Yeah, it's like the goats, both the goats, you know, like
like you put like Dustin Connor, Justin in there, like anyone wins. Like you feel me? Justin probably beats all of them, so it's yeah, he's a savage, and he was fucking him up with those legs. He hit him with 2 big leg kicks when that shit started. But man, Charles is so dope, man. He just pulls up. He does that like knee feint that he does. Like he just pulls his knee up constantly. I'm like, oh, it's go time. He's about to go crazy.
His whole team just has blonde hair.
How do you guys feel about that half a pound bullshit? I think that was crazy, bro.
Dude, like especially
like if I'm using your scale,
20 people, right? 20 fighters. Something like that.
Yeah. It was like a bunch of fighters were like half a pound.
And it's like dude, obviously there's something wrong with that scale. They should have got another one.
Yeah. It just sucks because like all those other people, it doesn't matter because nobody had to make championship weight. Like he had to make 155. Those people like Chandler weighed in at 156.
Yeah.
He weighed in a whole pound over. Like, but man, bro, they fucked him. That was some bullshit. It's like now you don't get your pay-per-view money. I gotta give my purse to this dude that I just fucking slept right here. Like, fuck no.
Oh,
yeah, like
that knockout was probably one of the greatest knockouts I've seen in like years. Like years. I haven't seen shit like that. I haven't seen anything.
The knockout, bro.
Oh my god, that was rough.
Oh my god.
Tony, it's his like last 3 fights, he just seems so slow. Like he just doesn't like he's not Tony Ferguson like how we remember. He's so awkward. He keeps it like his chin, like his movements are so weird. Like it just not.
Seems
I feel
like he lost his agility or something.
Yeah,
right.
Like he lost his like like his like weirdness.
Yeah,
like, he's so unorthodox, but like the last couple
that hook that he clipped Chandler with was so wide and awkward too. Like even like I understand it dropped him, but like bro, like when you see how Chandler was fighting and his stance and like his movement, like it's just like I feel like he just tears above Tony, bro. Like he just be bouncing in and out, like bro, he's sick. He's a madman. And that kick was crazy.
Bro, it was crazy. Like, dude, it was like a beautiful Muay Thai, like fucking front kick. Like,
I'm like, bro,
perfect, bro. Just dropped him like first 10 seconds of round 2. Like, oh my god. And then he did like 6 backflips in a row.
He just kept going. He just kept going.
He was like backflipping, and then he jumps on the cages like, "Where's my son? Give me my son."
That shows you, dude, he had so much left. He could have still taken out Tony later if needed.
Yeah, nah, for sure. You know, it's funny. Like he's another one of those guys. Like he lost 2 fights, and that shit did not matter. Like
right.
Like I'm gonna watch Chandler fight every fucking time,
100%,
bro.
100%.
Like,
and then now
he's legit.
I think he's like gotten even better on the mic. Like the Connor call out.
Perfect
call out. Like
no, he's been slick. He's always been slick, especially with the Khabib and shit. He said you about to be 29 in Chandler. Remember that?
right.
Like, all right, relax.
Khabib, if you ever great stock to go with your presence. I was like, bro.
Yeah. No, I love him, bro. He's he's up there.
Lit. He's lit.
Yeah.
See you at the top. Bro, it's crazy. Bro, it's
dude,
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of McGregor, he said he said he could take out both Chandler and Oliveira. So
yeah, bro. I fucking hate Conor, bro. Like, you know what's funny, bro? Like, so I grew up. I don't know if I've told y'all this before, but like, or like this story. But I grew up in Connecticut, and Connecticut has like a lot of Irish people. Not a lot of Irish people, but it's a like if you went. If Conor McGregor was fighting, bro, you went to the bar, you're gonna see Irish flags. It was at least to that level. So we're at the bar, and he's fighting as Nate Diaz won. And bro, I mean, it's a crowd. I'm talking about like redheads everywhere. Like this is like everybody's drunk, and I'm there with like some homies.
It's like you're in Ireland.
Yeah, bro. And my best friend at the time, big McGregor. He used to be a big Mayweather fan. And so, you know, automatically he's a McGregor fan because they talk shit. They're like the same person, right? So I was just like, yo, your boy's about to get fucked up. Like the whole time we're just talking, but I'm being quiet because like I'm around mad Irish people and shit. I'm not trying to get fucking my ass whooped. Yeah. And then he clips him and he gets wobbled. And I just turn to him and I'm like, it's over. Like I looked at it, I was like, it's over. And then when he dove for his legs, I didn't even take my eye off of my homie. Like I wasn't even watching. I was like, oh, he's about to tap. And then like when it happened, bro, everybody's like pissed, and I start yelling. I start celebrating. And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I was like, dude, they're about to kill you, dude. Like, dude, Irish people are known to be violent, dude.
Yeah, right away I was like, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And then I just left. But yeah, I've always been a Conor hater. Everybody calls me a Conor hater, but I just don't. I just think it's like, I don't know. I hate when everybody does the Floyd shit. There's only one Floyd Mayweather. See, you can't look. You haven't won a fight since like you won 1 out of your last 6 fights. You can't talk like that anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like legit. Now, I think what the UFC should do is just have their own division of just McGregor, Masvidal, Tony Ferguson, Dustin Poirier, Nate. Just have them just fight each other. Just like
like all the people that would never beat a Kamaru or that would never beat a Charles. Yeah.
It's like everyone who just talks shit on Twitter.
Give them like division. It's like just name it like the washed UFC or some shit.
Like the retirement club sponsored by UFC. Like straight up. It's like, come on, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Conor beats everyone. I like when I'm on Twitter and people are like, I don't know, man. Conor still has a puncher's chance. It's like, bro, Jake Paul has a puncher's chance too. Like everyone has anyone that can throw a punch has a puncher's chance.
That's what that means. Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, I don't know, man. It's like, no, bro. Conor isn't beating Charles Oliveira in anything. That might be the fastest tap in UFC history if Charles fought fucking Conor.
Bro.
Like that shit would be a standing triangle. Like
dead ass. He would literally just like fall into like his triangle. That's what would happen.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what would happen.
His legs would go off and boom, it'd be over.
Yeah, nah, bro. When Charles pulled guard on him, when he grabbed him and just dropped, I was like, bro, he's sick. I was like, this man is fucking sick. He's so good at jiu-jitsu, bro. It's different.
Oh my god, he's like a ninja on the ground, dude. He's so fast. Like
bro, it's crazy, bro. He just jumps on like opportunities where I'm like, how did he even see that? Like, savage.
That's wild.
So you guys think that Islam fight's the fight to make right now with him?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be that fight. Like, that's the closest we're gonna get to Khabib. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
We have to see. Like,
hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know damn well Team Khabib was a little shook. Watching that Gaethje fight, they were like, "Come on, bro, give us the easy fight."
He handled him so easily, so that it was just like, "Oh shit!" You know what I'm saying?
But like the only knock against Islam right now is that he's only fought one top 10 dude. That's the only thing.
Cool.
He fought his last fight was he was ranked in the top 10, I think.
Bobby Green? I don't think Bobby Green is a top 10. Is he?
Is he?
I have no idea. He might be. I know he was supposed to fight Beneil, and Benil's ranked, I think, 3. Yeah, but he got injured.
Benil's ranked 3.
Yeah, I actually met Beneil when I was shooting a video for Giga. They trained at the same gym. Him, Marvin Vittori, and Beneil. And Beneil was actually instructing the class, and he had his like newborn in his hand. Oh shit! He was just walking around like instructing the class. Yeah, he seemed like a really cool guy, man.
Yeah, dang. No, Dan Hooker, I believe.
Oh yeah, but
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
whatever. Yeah, like sure.
right. Yeah. So that's why it's like he hasn't really fought anyone.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
But then Beneil, he's actually on like what? He's on like a 5-6 fight win streak.
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah, and he's actually fought killers.
I wouldn't even mind. Like, I know Conor won't do the 155 fight, but I would not mind having Charles and Conor before he fights. And then they give this dude another fight. Because genuinely, like, I think he should fight Justin Gaethje. He should fight like Dustin. He needs to fight somebody like that, bro. Because fucking Dan Hooker is not. To me, you can't fight Dan Hooker and then go to Charles Oliveira.
Right.
Like,
right.
Yeah, that just sounds crazy without even pulling 100%. Up stats. So it's like,
yeah.
And it's like, woohoo, bro! You beat Bobby Green. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's like 11 fight kill streak and like fucking 1 fight matters. It's like, But
no, I would totally love to see Islam versus like Gaethje for sure.
Yeah,
or even do Michael Chandler. That would be a lit ass fight too.
That would be lit, bro. Because Michael Chandler's gonna put hands on him, and Michael Chandler can fucking wrestle.
Yeah,
like maybe not at that level, but he seems like he seems strong as fuck. Like I don't think like Islam's strong as fuck. I don't think Dan Hooker is strong like that. He's very lanky, but I feel like Mike is so solid. I feel like this dude might have some trouble with him. I almost called him Khabib. But
right. No. Yeah,
they're literally just copy paste same person. Like it's so funny.
Yeah.
Some just has better hands, but like that's about it.
Yeah, that's true. Even though Khabib dropped Conor.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? More about Khabib or more about Conor, right?
Yeah, that's also that's also facts. But I think that fight was like the end of his not at the end of his career, but that's like when it's like, all right, this dude don't really care about fighting.
He was falling. Yeah, he was falling off a little bit. Yeah.
I think that was all like the wild shit he was doing even before the fight, like the fucking cart.
Bro. Oh yeah, that was nuts. That was a dude like,
dude, who does that, dude?
Bro,
fucking cokeheads.
Conor McGregor does it. That's the only one who the only person.
Yeah, it's like you slapped my friend, I'm gonna assault you and everybody on this bus. Like, bro, he didn't even slap his friend. He just grabbed him by the head. Like, I've seen that video. Yeah. I know what it was. It was like I will kill you. Like, it was like a slap that was like, if I wanted to, I would kill you.
Right.
Like it was like
almost like
a pat on the head, bro. Like it's like, come on, but I get it. It's just so funny, man. And he's still like, I literally had to tell Twitter to stop showing me Conor tweets. All I see on Twitter is just Conor talking about fucking chicken nuggets and shit. I'm like, bro,
Oh, dude, yeah, no, that was actually hilarious though. He's like, like when Tony Ferguson got kicked, he was like, "Oh, this mofo looks like a chicken nugget or something you get from McDonald's." And then Tony Ferguson was like, "Hey, you can't copy my shit. I'm the one who called you like McNugget or whatever."
Oh yeah.
That was so stupid, man. So stupid.
It's like, get something better, Conor. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, bro,
he's stealing jokes now.
literally. Man.
Yeah, man. Other than that, any other fights that you guys fucked with that day?
The Chaos Williams versus Randy Brown. That fight was actually lit.
Oh, for real? I did not even watch that.
Like, he went like flow state like the second round. Like, he was like just dodging everything. Like, head movement was crazy. And then Joe Rogan was literally like because Randy Brown was clearly winning. And then Rogan was like, hey, but Chaos Williams, one strike can put you down. Literally the second he finishes sentence, Chaos just gets him with something, drops him.
Wait, he said that during the fight?
Yeah. Yeah. He was like, Chaos has no punch power.
I didn't even watch this fight.
Yeah, he said some shit like that. And then Chaos literally drops him that very instant.
Oh, I have to as soon as I get upstairs, I'm gonna watch that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but then I mean Randy Brown was able to recover and like
right.
the fight. But it was crazy. I was like, damn, like this man.
That's still crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Wild. But that was lit.
That's dope.
But yeah, that was the Shogun fight. That was just
I've seen a part of that. It was cool. Fight.
Yeah, it was just
right. I don't really care to see old heads fight no more, man. It's like, let's just hear y'all commentate or do some work behind the scenes at the UFC like DC does. Like, leave the fighting alone, man.
Yeah,
but
it's like, one, you're too old. You're way past your prime. That's like evident.
Yeah, dude, it's not enjoyable to watch, dude.
Yeah,
and it's also like, I feel like the older you are, the more prone you are to injuries and shit, bro. Like, some of this shit could be life fucking ending for you. Like, one wrong fucking kick to your soft ass temple, and you know what I mean. But like watching Mike Tyson fight and shit, but
yeah.
Dude, but Mike Tyson's a different animal, dude.
I think Mike Tyson's a bad example because that dude at like 75 is still gonna be hitting guys like
he would legit walk inside the ring on DMT. Just
just fucking floating in there like I have the power of the toad.
Yeah, type shit.
You feel me? Like
Mike Tyson's crazy. Didn't he?
And then wait, you said what?
Didn't he say that his who did he fight? His last fight, whatever it was, he was actually just high as shit.
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones, yeah.
He said the toad told me to fight again. That's what he said.
Yeah. He said he was high fighting him, and they. I mean, I heard that like behind the scenes they just had some like rules made for them to not like punch each other in the head. So
true.
But I think they just trying to keep it hush so it doesn't seem like lame or whatever. Because if they said that like, oh, we're doing an exhibition fight, but no headshots, nobody watch that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Dude, and then Mike Tyson killed him, dude. Like it wasn't unfair, man. Like
it was pretty funny. It was just Mike chasing him and this dude running away. I was like, I understand.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. Totally understandable.
That's exactly how I would fight Mike Tyson.
It's like, yo, I'm taking this check, but I'm not getting hit.
That's exactly what happened. Roy Jones was just happy he made it out of there safe. And everyone went home. It's so funny how like Mike is literally like, if you see him outside the ring, like on this podcast or whatever, he's like the greatest dude of all time, like so nice and so like
he's so nice,
like so much, he shows so much humility, and he's like this, and then like you see the footage of him boxing and you're like, Jesus Christ.
Yo, and then you see him beat up someone on the plate.
When he told the reporter he was gonna fuck him, I was like, yo. That's a crazy man, yo.
Yeah.
He said, what did he say? He said, I'm gonna fuck you and make you or make you call me something. He said some wild shit to him. I was like, all right, bro, holy fuck. Like, Mike was crazy, man.
Mike's insane.
But Sunday we got blessed by some music. You feel me? By the GOAT.
Yeah.
On Mother's Day.
So wait, first question I gotta ask: did y'all, when you first listened to it, did you watch the video or did you?
I heard it first.
I heard it first,
and then I saw the video right after.
As soon as I knew the video dropped, I went straight to the video. I knew I was like, we're gonna miss something.
Because like the video explained the whole thing. Like you got it like 10 times better just watching the video.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like you have to listen to it 20 times to understand, like, and then slowly catch. I mean, like the Nipsey shit was kind of easy to catch, but like seeing all the other, I mean, bro, that shit was so crazy. I'm like watching a video and you're like clearly waiting for something to happen because like it's like he does the whole verse, it's just him, and then when he does that shit with his hand and then he's OJ, it's like, all right, bro, like
and
then, it's just different.
I noticed that like freaking how did you ever notice like how the song was out of sync with his lips?
Yeah.
There was some shit with that. I think it was like I didn't know what it meant actually. I just noticed that. Did you?
No. I think it's genuinely like.
Yeah.
I think for them to do that shot, I think they just have the camera rolling the whole time, so he's performing this like 5-minute verse pretty much. So I think it's just like maybe shit just not like him like not being able to catch up. Like it's just gonna happen, feel me?
Right.
And then plus they're doing all those overlays and shit. You know, it's just never gonna be 100%. I feel like it's just that's just like a part of it. But yeah, man, I
don't know if you're supposed to read into that shit or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, I don't think so. I think it's genuine.
How deep does it go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it all the time, especially when you're like shooting music videos and then like you're watching and editing and you can tell like their mouth is off. Either they're trying to catch up to what they're saying or, you know, they said it too fast. So I think that just happens, you know?
Yeah.
But man, dude, I was actually, you know, my girlfriend tells me, because my girl knows I have like a Kendrick obsession, and she always tells me, she's like, anytime I play, she's like, I'm tone deaf. Like I genuinely like, I just like music because it's like whatever, like I could dance to it. She's not paying attention to lyrics. Like she doesn't care about none of that shit. She thinks like when you're deep and like all this, she's like, it's just too hard for her to understand. She just doesn't get it. She doesn't have an ear for it. And I'm always like, fuck, like how can I dare to have a girl like this? You know what I mean? And then I was just like, hey, I was like, I know I'm a nerd, but I was like, I need you to watch this video. And bro, when he turned into Nipsey and he was talking that shit, she actually started crying, bro. And I was like, Kendrick is the greatest rapper of all time. I was like, because like my girl has literally never showed emotion when it came to music, period. Like never.
Right.
Yeah, I've been with my girl for 5 years, bro. Never showed any emotion. And then I show her this shit and I look over and she's like crying, bro. She's literally tearing up when he's talking about like, tell my kids to watch all my interviews. And like, I was like, oh, like, fuck, bro. Fuck, man.
The one bar that gave me chills was, I don't have to be in flesh to hug you.
Oh my God, dog.
Oh my
God. Oh my God, son. Like, it's just like, there's some, I feel like, not to just to dick ride some more. I don't even care. I think there's like Kendrick, and then I feel like the gap between him and whoever rapper you want to put second is just it's such a big gap, bro. It's like crazy. The thought, the fucking, the timing, the creativity, the videos, it's just not even close. I think
it's different. Like literally, like so when the song first dropped, I think Parse messaged our group chat we have with like one of our other friends. Yeah. Literally for like 10 minutes, we were just talking about it. We were
just analyzing it right away.
We were like, yo, the music videos here. Yeah. Like, it was crazy. It was
crazy. Yeah, bro. I mean, and that shit has like 12 million views or some shit in a day, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, no, it definitely like, I mean, the internet went crazy too, but it was just so like, everything is like, I feel like anytime he does anything, it's just so thought out. Like even the cover, like with everybody holding the five, like five up, like man, dude.
Yeah,
and then when he turned
hands, right?
Yeah,
that was really
cool. When he turned into Will Smith and he said, "Hurt people hurt people."
Yeah,
I was like, that was great.
Oh my God, bro,
he's great. I was like, yo, that's facts.
And then the Jay-Z bar when he was OJ, like, come on, son. Like, it's just like, there's so many layers there. It's like, where do you, like, how does somebody like that even start that creative process? Right. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't about just hearing a beat and then trying to spit to it, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like, and then also the craziest part is he said before, he was like, yo, I take time off of my phone. I'm not on my phone all the time.
Yeah, he said he was off his phone for 2 months, right?
With this, it's like all like the key like topics, key moments. He just highlighted that shit. And it's
I know, dude.
Fuck.
I know. And it's like a lot of it is so current, you know, like so that's another thing that's like where he takes so long between albums, but anytime he drops an album, he's always talking about some relevant ass shit.
Yeah.
So it makes me think like, does he just like take 4 years to get the music together and then he puts the lyrics in the last like year? You know what I mean? Like it's so like I'm sure just like how they got like, you know, all these videos of Kanye, like we'll see some shit like that about Kendrick one day. Cause like, man, bro, like I always wondered like where the fuck does this creative process even, where do you start with any of this shit, bro? It's too many layers, bro.
100%.
I bet you money. We go listen to that shit or watch that video right now. We'll pick up some shit that we didn't pick up the last 10 times we watched it.
100%.
Yeah.
100%, man.
Yeah, bro.
And there's something different about what he did with like the deep fake, how it, you know, it actually made you feel like that person was telling you it. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was Kendrick's voice, it was like you actually felt like the power of it was way more.
That's because like look at his hand motions and shit. Like when he's Nipsey, like when he's Nip, he's acting like Nip with the hands like
changes how he acts.
And the fuck, you feel me? Like he was like,
yeah.
oh my god, bro! Like
and then,
everybody, he was like
he's like shouting out Sam. He's like talking about like, hey, make sure my kids watch the interview. Like, take care.
Oh my god, bro!
Yeah,
I was like, dude, that's like, I could tell that's Nipsey talking from heaven. Like, I'm in heaven.
Yeah, bro.
Tell
Literally, dog.
Like,
and you know, and I feel like he's such a stand-up dude that he definitely like this is some shit that he played for him. You know what I mean? Like, like in no way would he just put this shit out on some Kanye shit. Like, I'm gonna just put this shit out. Like, it would never happen.
Right.
He definitely like, you know, it's just dope, man. It's great 100%. To see, and now we're getting. And the craziest part is this is a throwaway essentially.
Bro,
this isn't even gonna be on the album, bro.
Oh
exactly.
My God.
Fuck.
This man's crazy, bro.
Do we have any predictions on the album? I think everybody knows it's gonna be a double disc now. Like that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think, but the only thing I'm curious about is like, it's like, just how good is it gonna be? Like, you already know.
It's like, how do you get better? Like how do you get better?
Bro, like, what can you do to like change the game type shit? Like. I'm just excited to see this. It's gonna be crazy.
Well, even like Hard Part 4 had like instrumentation from I think Pride or one of the songs on Damn. So I feel like, you know, he's definitely like this sound is definitely different. It's like, you know, it's definitely closer to like Pimp, but it's not. Yeah, it's a Marvin Gaye sample. Like I'm down, bro. I would love that. Like that kind of persona. You know, Kendrick's all about persona, like Kung Fu Kenny, and now he's fucking Oklahoma. Yeah, like it's always like a new character every time we see him. So it would just be so interesting to see like whatever new sound he found, and obviously all the production on it is gonna be fucking perfect because that's what they do, and all the videos are gonna be crazy, and it's just gonna win like 6 Grammys at the end of the year. It's just another like it's crazy, bro. I think I was listening to Joe Budden, and then Parks, his engineer, was like. He was like he goes, that boy has a high shooting percentage. Like you can't even be like, oh, this album might be mid, because it's like you have nowhere to source that from. From where? What has ever been mid, you know?
Bro, exactly. Like, because it's like it's one of those where you know it's a classic. And there's no reason to doubt it's not gonna be a classic.
Yeah, because they all have been classics. You know it's
And then I think the biggest thing I guess I'm the most curious about is topics he's going to choose. It's like, does he address the pandemic? How does he address it? Does he address like Black Lives Matter movement? How does he address that?
For sure.
Does he address like just some random shit? Like who? Like because like even this music video, it's like he had Jussie Smollett on there.
That was Will Smith. So funny, bro.
Like I didn't believe it was Jussie Smollett for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is that actually Jussie Smollett? And it was
yeah, bro.
So that's why I'm like, I'm very curious to see what he does. And I mean, bro, I'm excited. I'm super.
Man.
Excited.
Me and the guys about to come over there because music drops 9:00 Thursday, so they're about to come over and we're about to just like run some albums back and listen to that shit together and just lose our minds. I hope it's like 40 songs, bro. I don't even care. Just give us everything in those hard drives, bro.
Yeah, I hope it's 20 each or some shit like that. I really hope it's some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like y'all, you owe us.
100%.
You left us through the pandemic, like all that shit.
Facts. Like
bro. I think we just got another classic on the way. I'm super excited, man. Like the last like good album, I think. To me, it's still Vince's album. I think that's like one of the best albums I've heard in a long, long time. Like I constantly listen to that shit. The Pusha T album was pretty good. Like not too much replay value for me. It's like I'm not really the coke rap guy.
It's just coke
it's like like maybe on my way to boxing or whatever, like throw it on.
Yeah.
But like it's hard for me. But like man, that Ramona Park, like. I listen to that shit all the time, bro. It's so good. So I think I'm gonna have Vince and Kendrick on rotation for the rest of the year.
True. Hey, some Cali.
Dude, I just saw Vince 2 weeks ago at Coachella, dude. That shit was lit.
Oh, fire. How was Coachella? Nice.
Dude, it was really fun, man. I saw so many people.
Yeah, bro. Coachella is definitely. I never shot Coachella. I shot Revolve, which is like the private event for Coachella.
Yeah.
And they had like SZA and Rock and Q and Reese and everybody was performing. So I went out there. It was a pretty cool day. It was a pretty cool day, you know. But
it's like you're in the water or some shit out there, right?
Oh, for real? I was straight.
Bounce by that? Yeah.
No, I was straight. We were in the artist rooms and shit. Like I wasn't even.
Oh yeah, you didn't even worry about that shit then.
No, bro. I get so much like anxiety being in big crowds, which is so funny because like I shoot shows and shit. So like I always like it's if I can avoid being anywhere near the crowd, I'm not in the crowd, bro. Like nowhere near it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit.
Crazy. That shit is crazy.
I think next year I'll definitely do like a weekend at Coachella or something just to go. I've been doing that more. I've been trying to go to shows just to enjoy them instead of like going to film them and shoot them. It's so like it's so tiring, bro. Just to be filming shows. You're just carrying your camera in the heat all day. Fucking bunch of sweaty, dirty people everywhere. So
I bet.
Yeah, I don't know if I told y'all in November. Shout out to Rhett. He hooked me, my girl, and my girl's homegirl up with some VIP passes to see Kendrick at Day in Vegas. That was like his like little return concert that he did. Yeah, bro. It was insane, son. Like it was such a masterpiece.
Was there too, right? Baby Keem?
Yeah. He brought out Baby Keem.
Yeah.
We started leaving towards then, but I think that was like the last song he did or some shit. And he brought out Baby Keem. It was pretty tight. But yeah, it was pretty sick, man. Got to see the guy. I promised myself I wasn't gonna shoot no more Rolling Louds, but when they say Kendrick was headlining, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, crazy. God, I have to go to Miami at least just for that one day. Like,
ooh.
Yeah, I got these like pics I took a dot like Day in Vegas the year before, like when I actually went to shoot. And I never like they told us to just hold on to the pics because you know like you can't post nothing at Kendrick. So I've been hitting up his manager like for like a week now. Like I was like first text was like, hey bro, can I let these pics fly? And then he's just like, which pic? So I sent them to him, and then he just doesn't respond. And I'm like, hey bro, any update on that? Like, let me post these pics, man.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, Kendrick literally moves like incognito.
And you gotta respect it.
Yeah, it's like that's sick.
Dude, that's so cool, dude. I feel like he acts like how old age scholars like, like those crazy like Leonardo da Vinci type shits. Like, dude, they didn't have anything, dude. They only had books, like, and they had to like figure shit out. So, dude, I feel like Kendrick works like that, dude. Straight up, like, he doesn't have any technology, like nothing, except like obviously the shit he makes music with. But like, he's like
he just has
not even surfing the web or anything.
He has a book and he just writes in the book all day. That's how we see Kendrick.
No, legit.
But we're gonna find out he's just on like Warzone talking shit to people during the day.
he just gave it on his Xbox or something.
Just like he's shitting on kids, like,
he's like fuck you.
Yeah, imagine getting cussed out by Kendrick and God. Like that's probably what's actually happening. We think he's all deep, but this is probably so natural to him at this point, bro.
He just vibes out for like
he goes in there and just does some wild shit.
Then it's like, let me make an album now.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Dude,
I'm excited, man.
Do you think he just makes it like? How fast do you think he makes this like entire thing?
I genuinely think it takes like a few years. I think
I feel like it takes its time. Yeah.
I think they scrap a lot of shit. Yeah, like I think it's just like he probably has 100 fucking songs and they narrow that shit down, bro. Like it has to be some shit like that. And then when they do narrow it down, then I could imagine it's months of work on those tracks that you just narrowed that make it.
Yeah,
everything needs to be perfect. Like not just the mixing part, but just like everything in there. So
bro. And then I definitely think it takes years. And he's like, okay, here's like the starting beat or whatever. But then he's like, let me just live life. I'm gonna live life.
Yeah.
And then when the moment arises, I'm like, okay, let's drop this album. He's probably like, okay, let me shift into a different like mindset.
Right.
And just crank this shit out.
Because like, 5 years is a long time, bro. He can't be talking about shit that happened in 2017. Like that's not like he would. I don't think he would even do that. So trying to obviously like touch on the big shit that happened, like probably BLM and maybe the pandemic. I don't even know what do you really fucking address about this dumbass pandemic. I don't want to hear about this shit anyway.
I don't even care about the pandemic anymore.
Yeah, I want to act like this never happened, bro. Like this part about I lost like a year and a half of my life. That's all that happened. That's it.
100%.
So
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I want to hear about it. I'm over it.
Yeah, and he already told us. He was like, "I've been ducking the pandemic."
There you go. Keep ducking it. Keep ducking it.
Yeah, just keep ducking it. Keep ducking the pandemic, bro. Fuck that. But yeah, man, I'm super excited. I think we're gonna get another classic album. 100%. You feel me? People are gonna have to step their shit up because it's like when Kendrick drops, you gotta really like people are like, fuck, like you need to let him just do his thing, like.
Yeah,
because it's like
no music.
No one's dropping around that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's dropping. It's like you're gonna be compared, and people are gonna shit on you. Like you know 100%. What I mean? So I think. 100%. Yeah, man, I'm fucking excited.
Even the next big person to drop after Kendrick is gonna be compared to Kendrick. You know, like
exactly.
Like 3 months since Kendrick dropped, and then that person dropped, and they'll be like, "Oh, how good is it compared to Kendrick?" You know?
Yeah, right. Like, because that's my thing. Like, what was Cole's last album called? Why am I tripping right now?
Off Season.
Off Season, yeah. Like to me, Off Season's that's like a perfect album for me. Like I love that album.
Yeah, great album. Yeah.
But it's like I love that album from Cole, like because it's like I feel like whatever we just get from Kendrick, obviously because you're always gonna make that Kendrick Cole comparison. It's just gonna be like there's just different levels, bro. I feel like we're really about to see that right now. That's what I've been telling everybody because everybody right now, including me, have been saying that Cole the best rapper alive right now because he's active, he's rapping his ass off, and he genuinely has been on another level of rapping. But I feel like Kendrick's about to drop, and then like I said, that gap is just gonna get even bigger, bro.
Yeah, and then dude, Cole has to come up with some shit to one up him. So let's see, you know.
No, I think Cole should just stay in the pocket he's in right now. Just keep fucking killing features, keep making good albums, but like there's just levels to it, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, what y'all think? Like, what kind of features are you guys expecting?
I was just about to ask features. I think Baby Keem is probably gonna be on there.
Dude, I don't want a Baby Keem feature, but I know it's gonna be on there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, Kanye has to be on there, dude.
Kanye's
gonna be on there for sure.
You sure? You think so?
You're talking about Gap. He's gonna be on there.
Dude, he's gotta be on there. Dude, I hope he's on there. Dude, he's been featuring everywhere. So I hope he's on there. Let's see.
I don't know. I think, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I hope we get a Cole feature, bro. I feel like that's reaching, but Cole, I really want to take.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like that's even a further stretch than Ye on there.
Yeah, damn, bro. Like it's like the big steppers. Like I hope like the big steppers is like him and like some hard ass. Like I want that shit to be like the feature side. Like I wanted to have like rock.
Maybe it will be some shit like that.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Be like
that'd be super dope.
More storytelling type of shit on one, and then feature shit on the other.
Like everything else that he does, we're like thinking of all this shit, and it's gonna be nothing like we expected.
Yeah, and you know, like whatever we expect, will be something different.
Like
it'll be something completely different.
Yeah, bro. Like I want a Lil Baby verse. I want
that'd be cool.
Yeah, dude, Lil Baby would be crazy. Yeah.
Like. That would be fire. I feel like Lil Baby and Kendrick would complement each other very well.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh, shoot.
Like I'm super excited.
He about to rap Lil Baby under the bus though. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Lil Baby always a standout until now. Like you're gonna see.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, control verse time.
I bet you his verse is gonna be hard as fuck though. Still, it'll still be hard.
Oh yeah. That's what's good because like you're never gonna have a Kendrick song with a bad feature on it because everybody needs to bring their A game. Nobody's gonna send a half-ass verse back. Exactly. Same way, anytime anybody's on a Cole song, like they go crazy, like 21 100%. Crazy.
100%.
Freaking even Moray, like everybody just brings their A game. Like when it comes to like artists like that, you know, nobody's being lazy. So we're gonna get some good music, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. You think we're gonna see Rihanna's return?
I don't even care, bro.
Dude,
like Rihanna on the album? Oh, that would be fire.
Yeah.
Dude, she was just in the music video for ASAP. So like, dude, maybe she's gonna, you know, like that's the touch in music, you know, like
Well, I mean, she's still pregnant, so I'm assuming if her and Kendrick got some shit, you know, it's done and the video's been done, you know. They're just probably holding on to it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a Janae would be cool, like,
Janae,
but I don't know if Big Sean will let Janae do a Kendrick song again.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. Like,
Some
that's an
West
awkward
Coast
conversation.
That'd be tight.
It's like the guy that you had on Control wants another song, a feature. Awkward night at the at the Sean house.
Wait, what if Big Sean's actually on there too?
That would be tight.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, they end
like a Sean verse.
They end the fabled beef, right?
Yeah.
The mythical
beef. That beef was like the most like, where did this come from beef ever?
Right.
Yeah, it was just like, is it really even there, right?
Yeah, there's no beef there, bro. I don't think so. I mean, there's really, I don't really see hip hop beef with Kendrick and anybody. Like, nobody got beef really.
Kendrick's too much. Like, he's out of the way, literally.
He's like, he literally disappears, and then every 5 years comes back. He was just like, let me tell y'all why I don't fuck with none of y'all.
Right.
All beneath me, and then let me disappear for 5 more years. I made a $5 bet with a friend that he would have 3 stacks on there, so that's my hope.
Ooh.
No, dang. Yeah,
there's 3 stacks on there. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it will be some magician shit happening. Yeah. That's my little feature hope.
True. Yeah, no, 3 stacks would actually be crazy. That'd be fire.
Yeah, because I think that 3 stacks that Kanye feature was fucking nuts, bro. That's like. Man, he went into like a different level on that shit. So I think hearing him with Kendrick will be insane. I think everybody wants that. 3 stacks and Kendrick would be the dream combo.
That'd be amazing.
Watch the B-side, the big stepper's about to be him and 3 stacks for like 12 songs.
Just collab. Just
the entire
collab tape. Like, y'all wanted me to do a collab with J. Cole?
Right. 3 stacks.
Watch this. Yeah, here's a collab album with fucking Andre 3000.
Oof. Yeah. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it ain't happening though.
Dude, you think he's gonna sell them as CDs or like?
I don't think I don't. Whoa. I don't know. I don't know. You guys probably know more about this shit than I do, but like I heard that like if you make CDs, it doesn't count towards your first week sales or some shit.
So it's like it's like physical. I think it's like physical.
I think it's like when it gets delivered.
Yeah, there's some like weird shit with it. Yeah. Because I know like even with merch, it's like if you buy merch, it like it counts towards sales, like your music sales somehow. So that's why.
Well, I think that's because people bundle their music with their merch. Yeah. So what they do is like if you buy a shirt, it will come with like the album. When in reality, you just paid for the album. You know,
right?
Like, that's really all it is.
Oh, so
I don't know how it works anymore.
And with a physical thing or something like that.
Yeah, something like weird shit. Because
I think there's like a weird rule.
Yeah, even if you buy like a physical CD, you technically, or if you get like merch, it's gonna come with a digital copy as is.
Right.
So it's like I don't know how they do that shit.
Yeah,
we're about to find out.
Yeah, we'll see when it comes out. It might be like you guys STEM player or something.
Yeah, right. Do you guys like what's it called, Jack Harlow?
Yeah, I think.
Thank God.
He's good for like what
it is.
Yeah, what was that tweet you sent me?
Oh yeah.
What was that tweet?
That was a banger tweet. Let me try to find this shit. It was basically like Jack Harlow makes music for like some mid girls or something. It was some stupid
for girls who want to listen to mid hip hop music.
Yeah, something like that.
That's literally like it. I have a homie who's like. who works with people that are on Jack's team, and I responded because he was gassing it up on his story. And I was just like, "I love you, brother," but I was like, "This dude is hot garbage." Like I know that. and we just been talking shit like back and forth. I'm like, "I'm sorry, bro." I was like, he raps like he'd rather be doing anything else but rapping. I'm like, this motherfucker raps like he'd rather be at church on Sunday, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like when people gas him up, I'm like, what are y'all listening to? Like, is the flow to me isn't nothing. Like, he's not really saying anything crazy. Like,
it's like, oh yeah, here's the tweet. It's like Jack Harlow is making music for girls who like mid music in the background, and I respect it. I was like,
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's like H&M music. That's what I call it. Like,
it's getting them ladies. You know, it's doing its job. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I always feel like, and then I had like a bad experience with him personally one time, and not even, it wasn't a bad experience. He just came off like very like arrogant on some like, he was acting like he was fucking Kanye West or somebody. Like he was on some like, I said no pictures type shit, and I'm like, huh? Like Jack Harlow acting hard, telling me no, I said no pictures. I'm like, bro, like he was literally walking down the hall, like we were at Rolling Loud, and there's like a tunnel because it's at a football stadium. So as people are walking by, you're just snapping pics of him. And bro, Jack Harlow walked by, he just starts spazzing on us, bro. Like on the photographers, he's like, I said no pictures. I'm like, fam, you are Jack Harlow. Your set is at 5:30 today. Don't. Like it was just, I was like, and after that, I've just been a hater, bro. And it's funny. The other photographers I was with, they're like, yeah, he's like that. Like he's mad rude. I was like, oh shit, all right, bet.
Damn.
But yeah, I just didn't. I just don't think his music is good though. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, like
I said, oh, you know what I sent him? I sent my homie. It was like John Cena first week sales. He did like 144,000. the You Can't See Me album, bro. And I said to him, I was just like, bro, if Jack don't beat this, I was like, I'm talking bad shit.
John Cena.
Yeah, bro. John Cena sold 144,000 his first week when he dropped his hip hop album.
Dude, John Cena was such an icon, dude.
Bro,
in the early 2000s,
to this day.
The early 2000s, that mofo was an icon, man.
Dude.
Yeah, bro.
He got famous for wearing jorts. Like,
bro,
when you actually think about that, and it's crazy.
Bro put spinner rim on a championship belt. Yeah, like, remember that? Like, remember he had the belt, the spinner? Like he had a spinner on his championship belt, bro. Dude. And I wanted it.
Yeah, no, dude, I love John Cena, man. Oh my god. No, my favorite dude was Undertaker though.
Oh, Undertaker
was fucking
Undertaker. Yo, I used to swear to my dad that he was dead and he would just come alive. My dad was like, you idiot. My dad used to be like, you idiot, watch some boxing. And I'm like, no, Dad, this is real. He just came out of a car.
I said that same shit. Oh my god. I used to think it was like the craziest thing when he would fucking do his fucking, choke slam and then put his eyes in the back of his head or whatever.
Oh yeah, with the eyes. I'm like, Dad, he's from hell. Oh man.
Dude, I would try to do that. I would try to do like my eyes like to the back of my head.
Oh yeah, we all did that.
I can't do that shit.
100%.
When we moved to Connecticut from New York, we had this like, we were living in a second floor apartment, like me, my family, my sister, and one of my mom's close friends came over, his son or whatever. He was like my age, and we were like wrestling or whatever. And I choke slammed him like on the set. We're on the second floor, and I choke slammed him. Like we're just playing around, bro. Yeah, and we're just like wrestling, going crazy, right? And then his mom comes, picks him up, and bro, like 10 minutes later, the cops show up at my door. Oh, and then they said your neighbor said they heard a thud, like somebody got dropped. And he's like, do you guys mind if we search your house? And they bro, I shit you not, the cops came inside the house and searched the whole, bro, like our closets and everything, bro. Because they thought somebody caught a body upstairs.
Or some shit. Yeah, like,
I was just wrestling with my fat ass cousin.
It was a limp body, like.
And then he's like, and then the cop was like, who else lives here? And then my mom was like, oh, my husband. And he's like, where's your husband? He's like, at work. Like, the problem is, like, we didn't murder him. Yeah. Bro, it was so crazy, bro. It was so, they checked our closets, and I remember my mom had a rug that was rolled up, and they kept looking at it. I'm like, yo, they think we murdered my dad, bro.
And then put him in the rug. Him
in the rug.
The most obvious shit in the rug. Who would put it in the rug, man?
Yeah, bro. This is Connecticut, bro. Cops will come for anything. Dude, like living in LA, I noticed. Go ahead.
dude, in 2022, dude, everyone's watched so much crime shit. Like everyone knows how to hide a body. Like, dude, anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone
You're not gonna catch me slipping. Yeah, you better check my freezer before my closet.
Yo, legit.
bro,
you better check the garbage disposal.
We're so desensitized. Like,
yo, for real. Yeah, what is that? What is that? We genuinely have a fucking fascination with like crime, murder, like fucking watching those like the Ted Bundy shit. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. I can't stop watching that shit.
Dude, yeah, there's something we get out of it. I think it's like our instinct, like, because humans, we naturally want to kill shit. Like that's who we are. Right. We want to war with people. We want to fight people, right? So it's like I feel like that satisfies like some itch that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we're watching it like trying to tell ourselves.
Yeah,
we're trying to tell ourselves.
It's like I would never do that. You know,
this wouldn't happen to me.
You know,
happen to me.
No, this should just get you more paranoid. Like, that's all it does. Like, but it's definitely. That's like one of my favorite things to watch is like crime docs and shit. And then you're really like, he did what? Right. He murdered 40 how many people and buried them where and decapitated who? Like for somebody to be able to do that is just super fascinating, bro. Because that's just like I'm too pussy.
Right.
That's just crazy, man.
Yeah, no, like I was thinking about this the other day. It was like kind of sort of relates, but like to be a serial killer, that's work. And then I was like, just to be a hater on Twitter, I don't have the time to be a hater on Twitter. It's like, do that shit. It's so
dude, being a serial killer, you gotta be dedicated to that shit, like, man. Like,
you gotta wear gloves and shit.
Yeah,
like you gotta really
spots. Like,
and apparently, dude, I just watched this TikTok, and it was saying that apparently latex gloves don't get rid of your fingerprints. Like your fingerprints will still be there. So what criminals do is they rub some shit on their hands. And then basically they can put their fingerprints everywhere, but that shit like smudges it after like 5 minutes or something. So then like they basically just
I would have been caught already.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, facts. I'd have been like, yo, please protect me.
Yeah, because you put latex gloves on, right? Like,
yeah, these will do it.
Yeah, like I would have been done at the latex gloves. Like almost had him. It's like you never had him, bro.
No.
I get caught within 15 minutes.
Like, like, big ass.
Yeah, now you need to wear like fucking winter gloves. Yeah.
It's so funny, bro. Oh my god. Are there any new shows that y'all are into right now? Did you guys like? Are you caught up on everything that's like popping?
I watched Moon Knight.
Dude, my sister has been begging me to watch that. Yeah, she's like, you need to watch it. Yeah. I'm gonna start that next.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's like
I've been on better.
I feel like the deeper you get, the better it gets.
Yeah,
it starts off kind of slow.
It starts off like really weird. You're like, yo, why the fuck am I watching this? And then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like
right.
My
Breaking Bad is like my favorite show ever, and I never got into Better Call Saul because it just like started really like slow for me. But me and my girl finally just like pushed through it and watched 2 episodes, and we're just fucking hooked. We're almost caught up. So once I catch up, I'm gonna check that one out.
True.
Nice.
Yeah,
I recommend that. Better Call Saul is a really good fucking show.
Dang.
Yeah, another one I watched was the Boba Fett one on Disney Plus.
Oh,
that shit's so good. It's really good.
For real.
I watch that. Yeah. I have to watch that.
Yeah, I might have to peep too, man.
Mm-hmm. That Atlanta. I haven't finished it yet, but I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, I think, of the new season. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
it was fire.
No, I think I watched the first episode. I don't think I've seen the new season yet. Yeah.
No.
I don't think I'm caught up on Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that too.
Yeah.
Y'all got any weekend plans? How's y'all week looking?
This weekend I'm not doing much actually.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Yeah, no, dude,
Kendrick.
I just came back from a bunch of music festivals, so like I'm like done, dude. I'm so dead.
You know, I was telling my girl, I'm like, I'm too old for festivals, bro. I remember when I was like younger, fucking getting front row at a fucking festival, like 60,000 people, like holding on to the gate, like you're right there. Like
that's what I just did. Yeah.
Hell no. Dude, my body is crazy. Not, bro. My body wants sleep at 9 p.m. dog. But
yeah.
It's just, yeah, bro, it's chopped. Like, I can't do none of that. Like, my body will not do it no more. It's like, it's funny, bro. Like, when I was, even 5 years ago, I was just like, I'm not old. Like, I'm not getting old. Like, you really notice that shit. You're like, damn, bro. Like, working festivals and shit, you get so tired. You freaking all sore the next day. I'm like, I'm not a kid no more, man. This is work.
Damn, yeah.
Dude, but one thing that did do for me was like, dude, next year I might get VIP, dude. I gotta get enough cash where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get VIP. I don't need to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's honestly,
front,
GA anywhere is just treacherous, bro. Like, it's just not, like, it's too many people. Like, you know, even VIP for some shows is like bad. Like, so I can only imagine what GA is like. Fucking seeing like passed out people get taken out of the front room.
There's so many people that pass out. There was easily at the last one I went, there was easily within like 3 hours, like 5 people.
Yeah, bro.
Like around me.
It happens a lot. And then and like for Rolling Loud, like you're in the pit, and like the way you access the pit, you go by like the little, they have like, you know, medical section on the side of each stage, and it's just like bodies piling up and people just working on them, dude, giving them water and shit. It looks crazy, like we're at war or some shit.
Dude, you know like you see like a bottle like tip over. I saw this girl like tip over like that. She went like this way, and then she finally just
bro.
Yeah, bro, it's scary. Seeing like a lifeless body like that is so scary because you don't know. You're like, they could be dead or they just passed out.
You're right.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
Or they overdosed on some shit. Like,
yeah, that's another thing. Definitely don't do no drugs at a festival, or don't do nothing nobody gave you. I think some festivals now, I think Coachella too, they have like drug testing sites. So you could like, you could like bring your Molly and shit and make sure that it's not laced. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, but they rather you do that than fucking somebody die at their festival.
100%.
Because they know you're gonna
Astro, man. Astro, they don't want that shit.
The funniest story, dude. I had to go to the bathroom, so I was in the stall, right? And then it was in like the gender neutral one, so there was fucking girls and shit, but I was in a stall, so it didn't matter. But dude, all of a sudden this girl's like, hey, I have extra Molly. Anyone want extra Molly? And then and then some dude responds, and he's like, yo, are you the cops? Like, who the fuck says that?
Right, like you sound like the Fed right now.
And then she's like, do I look like a cop? And I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on right here? I'm just in the stall, like I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Bro, that is so funny, dude. That is so funny.
Dude, I was like,
that was actually like,
that is so stupid.
the festival the day in Vegas, like that was my first time my girl ever went to a festival. She said the same shit. She was like, never again, dude. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's just so many people. Like I get anxious. And I smoke a lot of weed. So it's just like I'm always like paranoid, and it's just like so many people. There's like so many people around. I'm like, get me out of here, man. Take me home.
Dude, it's like I was just like, if I ever go again, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna have enough money by then. Like, I'll be rich enough to be like, fuck it. I'm gonna get VIP everywhere. You know, like, fuck it.
Have to, bro. Have to. You got to pull up out back, park close. I heard the parking situation was awful. Like,
dude, bro. It was terrible. Dude, you have to walk like half a mile to go back to your car or some shit.
Jesus. Yeah, bro.
It literally takes.
How long did it take to leave?
Oof.
Once we did that 15-minute walk or whatever, it was pretty easy to bounce. So it wasn't that bad. But the main thing is like going there, and it's like 90 degrees in the fucking desert. It's so hot that 15-minute walk, you're already sweating by the time you get there.
Yeah. Bro, I'm a sweater. 15 minutes into the festival, I'm sweating, bro.
No, easily.
Yeah. What else? Oh, freaking! We didn't even talk about this. I don't know. I gotta go in a little bit, so this could be the last topic. But bro, Canelo lost.
What? Yo, that was crazy.
Oh my
God. I was watching the fight, so I didn't even pay attention. But then we were like, yo, wait, Canelo actually lost. Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, it was the wild.
I feel like I'm so used to him just whooping on everybody that I didn't even. I was like, oh, like, you know, let's see who he fights next. I was already ready for his next opponent.
Right. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Dude, and he fought like close to Cinco de Mayo, dude. Like, I was like, dude, that's just sad, man. Like,
how you let a Russian beat you on Cinco de Mayo, brother?
On a national holiday, dude. You can't be doing that.
That was wild. I mean, it was bound to happen. This dude keeps going up weight classes every time he fights. It's like it's gonna happen. And then like he's on a vegan diet for this fight. So that's funny.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They're blaming the vegan diet. Yeah.
They said he gassed out.
He was like way too overconfident. He was like, I'm God.
Oh, really?
I think talking about Mike Tyson, he tweeted something out. He was like, whenever you go to the ring and you're not scared, it's time to give it up. I was like, damn.
Right.
Mike
That's crazy.
That?
Yeah.
Like,
you have to
because at that point, you already let your guard down.
Yeah.
Like, you already let your guard down at that point. Yeah. No, that was
ready to get pops. Yeah.
I was watching some highlights and he was, you saw what he did to Bival's arm though. This dude's whole arm was like purple, son. Like
it's crazy
purple. So I'm sure he'll be back. They might fight again. I think Bivol said that he would like to go down to his weight and fight him for that super cruiser, whatever the hell it is. The one, whatever he holds 4 belts in.
WBC super something. Yeah.
So he's gonna go down. He said he'll go. He said that weight was hard for both of them to make. So, or like it's too big for both of them. So.
True.
I don't know. I guess I would like to see a rematch. I didn't even watch the fight. I think I should watch the whole fight again. But
I didn't even watch it, so I need that. Yeah, I just saw the highlights or whatever. So
crazy, bro. Canelo losing is crazy. That just goes to show there's only one Floyd motherfucking Mayweather.
Right.
There's only one Floyd. As much as people hate him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy, man. Oh, actually, this could be our last topic. I know you've started training boxing.
Oh yeah,
I've just done jiu-jitsu. I do fucking everything now. But
for real, nice.
So it's like, what have you like? So we've been talking about this on here, but like, what have you learned just by like limited training, just like first few months, even when you were like, oh shit, like I didn't realize this is what goes into this.
Yeah, like you really don't realize that you have no hands until you take a boxing class.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and you realize like, oh, I don't know anything about like transferring my weight.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like my stance, everything's wrong. Like learning proper defense, shit like that. Like you just really, it's such a reality check, bro. And then like, I've been going for. Well, it sucks because like COVID hit, but I've been going for like 2 years, and it's like
true.
We just started like sparring, like for real sparring, like every week we spar, like full headgear and everything.
Yeah,
and like that's been the most addicting part of like this whole shit. I haven't went. I'm like getting ready for vacation, so and like every time I box every week, I get it like something hurts, like something, and I'm like I'm not trying to get fucking injured before I go on vacation, so I've been like chilling. But like, yeah, bro, like there's been something about sparring that's been like the best shit like ever. Like I love
crazy. It. Cause it's like, so for me, I go to an MMA gym. So it's like it's either sparring in Muay Thai or boxing.
Yeah.
And then right after I go into jiu-jitsu. So it's like,
oh, hell no.
It's like every day. It's like but like what I realize is that the learning curve is so like, I mean, once you get like the techniques down, you get over like the fear of getting hit and like and like, like all that like random shit, then it's like your progress is just exponential. Then it's like, okay, I have the technique down. I know I'm not scared of getting hit. So I know like when to move.
Right.
You learn like the timing and like the spacing, whatever. And then it's just lit. Then
I got that confidence as soon as I bought headgear, because then I didn't give a fuck if I was getting touched.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm pressing everything. So it's like, I absolutely fell in love with it, bro. Like it's been like the obsession thing for me. Like, this some shit that I've been. I wish I was doing it like earlier, because it's fun, man. It's really fun. Like trying to figure out your opponent. Like my gym too. My gym's a boxing and Muay Thai gym, but I just do the boxing shit. I haven't gotten into Muay Thai.
True.
I definitely want to at some point, but not yet. I just don't want nobody's feet near me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get kicked in my head, bro. Not even because I don't want to get hit, but like, I don't want your nasty ass feet on me.
Facts. I feel that.
Especially jiu-jitsu, y'all just rolling around with sweaty men. Like, I know it's fun, but
it's like,
dude.
Like at first,
but you really learn like in a lot of fights you can avoid like punches and just take someone to the ground and then the fight's over, dude. You know what I'm saying? Over. Like
it's just
in that scenario, jiu-jitsu is lit, dude. Like you just take someone out and it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like if you throw a punch, you better land it, because as soon as you miss,
right when you throw a punch, it could go any way, right? So
yeah. No, for sure. Do you guys do gi or no gi?
Nogi.
I do with gi.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. And then like
it makes sense to Muay Thai and boxing, Nogi.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
MMA gym.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's dope, man.
Jiu-jitsu also, I think, like just like body weight. I learned so much, like how my body weight just shifts. It's crazy. It's like, okay, like I can tell, like at first, obviously, it's like, oh fuck, this sweaty ass dude's on me. Like, what the fuck is going on, right? But then once you get over that too, you're like, oh
yeah, no, you have to get over that like within like the first 2 classes, and you're like, you're done with it because you have to deal with it. You're like,
yeah, you're like, all right, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Right.
My best friend. My bad, y'all. My best friend, he lives in Connecticut. He he does jiu-jitsu, and he's like short. He's like 5'4", I think, or something like that. And he's like, my instructor's a girl, and I'm always like sparring her because she's like my size. And he's like, she just keeps fucking me up. Like he's always like complaining about. And he does gi. He's like, bro, she be choking me out with my own gi and shit. Like, yeah, it's funny. But yeah, bro, boxing's been dope. Sparring is so dope. We do like we'll do 3 minutes per person and just keep switching. So you're always fighting somebody either bigger than you, smaller than you, faster than you, even slower than you, but maybe more power, like whatever the case might be. I had a funny, like, there's this dude, like he's like, I don't know, maybe 6'6", like tall, lanky dude. And I was sparring him. And I like faked to the fucking body shot. He just dropped his hands and I clipped him so hard, son. Like I felt so bad because like we really shouldn't be like, like we're supposed to go kind of easy or whatever. But like it felt so good because I'm like, bro, this dude is 6'6", and I just touched him and after that, I gave him hell for the next 3 minutes. Like I just kept hitting him in the body and shit. Like it's just it's cool figuring out your opponents, and then there's somebody that you get hit like 2-3 times with the same punch. By the time that 4th one comes, you know what you're doing.
Right.
And then you're going to make them pay for it. So it's like, it's cool to like figure, it's like, it's really like chess, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you really got to figure out your person's move.
Yeah. Recently you got to respond.
Yeah.
Right? You got to do all.
Yeah. That's all we've been training lately is just like predicting where your opponent's face about to be. Don't like just throw it at their head. Like throw like, if he sees your fucking, shoulder twitch, he might already try to slip your punch before you throw it where he's about to be. So yeah, it's cool, man. It's been like the best shit. Like I spoke to my little sister. She's about to graduate from college and she's going to go back home to like Connecticut for a few months. And I told her, I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy you a boxing membership. Like, I just want you to go do it. So when she gets back, I'm gonna hook her up and like get her some gear and shit to like start her off. Because I genuinely feel like this shit is like some life-changing shit,
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
Like learning to fight like in any way, I feel like changes how you even feel, when you're around other people.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Talking about like getting someone like with a good punch. I remember like I always hear fighters be like, when you hit someone, you feel it in your elbow. And so this too. I was like, this one dude, I just rocked him with a hook. I felt my knuckles on the gloves. I felt it on my elbow. I was like, oh shit. And then like right away, you just feel bad. You're like, oh fuck, are you good?
I know, bro. That's the one thing. It's like
hard.
all of the people that I'm sparring and shit, like we're actually good friends, like, and that's another thing. Like I met like the best people there. Like,
right, exactly.
And it's like, cause it's like, bro, we sit here and we beat each other's asses for an hour. When we're done, everybody's like happy and shit,
Exactly. So yeah,
I got rocked pretty hard by my homie Kyle. He's shorter than me, small. He's like maybe 130, bro. I got so much weight on him, and I had my mouth open, and he hit me so hard in my jaw, bro. It felt like my jaw was over here. So I had my mouth closed, and I felt like my teeth weren't lining up, bro. I was shook, son.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. So I just got a custom mouthpiece made by like this dude does professional mouthpieces for like all the fighters, like. He does like Triple G's mouthpiece and like all these dudes. And he's located like, like 20 minutes from me. So I got like a mold done and I got like a custom made mouthpiece. And
nice.
It should be in like 2 weeks. It was like $200 fucking for a mouthpiece, bro.
Shit. I was about to say,
you went to like the best place though. You went to like the best
place. I literally went to the best place because you know what I noticed, like with the mouth guard, especially the boiling bites. Well, for starters, it keeps dropping out of my mouth. And then like I can't talk with it. And then I chewed through it. I had like a venom one and I literally chewed through the mouthpiece. And I was like, all right, this isn't cool.
I
you know what I mean?
Because like mine, it's like the bottom.
Yeah, because you have to chew down on it, right? When you're bracing for the punch, you have to chew down
exactly.
On it, right?
And the custom ones that I have, I hit up the guy's name is Mouthpiece Guy. I hit him up because one of my homies that I spar with, he has a mouthpiece by him, and bro, his mouthpiece like clicks in, like literally it never comes out unless you take it out with your hand. It's like fitted for you,
legit.
And he can talk perfectly normal with his mouthpiece in.
Damn, yeah,
it's like
because it's just like flush to your teeth.
Yeah. So I went in. He did like a mold, and then I picked I did like a custom design on it and shit, and just made it super fly. So it should come in soon. I'll send y'all a pic. I'm so excited for that shit.
That's gonna be yeah, because like mine, I just got my shit from Target.
Yeah, bro. That exactly. Those boiling bites are not it, son. Like at all. Like I chewed through it, and like and then I realized when I got hit hard, I was like, yo, that literally happened. And then my mouth guard wasn't even on my teeth. It was like just sitting in my mouth, like it wasn't flush. So I was like, let me just spend the money and get a fucking. And what's dope is he sends you to your mold for your teeth. So if you ever want to get another mouthpiece done, you can get them cheaper because you already got
use that mold. Yeah,
true.
Yeah, you could just send it back. He said just send the mold back with your order, and then he'll just make it cheaper.
Does he ship like?
Yeah, most of his business is shipping. So pretty much, if you ordered right now, look at this ad. He's not paying for this. Pretty much. You do the order, so like you pick your mouthpiece, like whatever, like amateur, pro, like you do your designs and everything, and then when you do the order, he sends you a mold kit with a return label. So you pretty much you do the mold, and you got to follow the direction. I think you can get like 2, so like in case you fuck up, and then you send it back to him, and then he makes it according to that.
Dang,
I just went in and got it fitted because he's down the street.
Right. I might have to invest.
Yeah, you might have to spend it. I mean, you don't even have to go through him. A lot of people make it. He's just like the guy. So like, if you want some shit that like you're gonna use forever, I highly recommend it. And plus, like protecting your teeth is pretty important.
No, that's super important. Also, it's like it's not only doing that. I feel like it's protecting your brain too because of the impact. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Because I had so before the one I'm using right now, I had like another just boiling the boiler one, and it was like too high on the top, so it was like up
and it was hurting you up here.
So no, it wasn't even hurting me when like just normal, but then I got rocked in the face, and that shit just shot up, and my nose was just fucked. I was like, bro,
not cool.
I remember. I haven't done that recently, but I remember when I used to do karate, that used to happen whenever you get hit in the face. Like it would hurt your gums. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit would press against your gums. That shit would be terrible, dude.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me not play. Like you feel me? Like it's not. Let me just get this shit over with. Cause like I already bought 2 boiling bites, like like $20 each. Like you just keep buying them, just buy the real shit.
Yeah, no, honestly, like I literally have like one here because I'm like. Because this one I bought, I was like, okay, in case it's wrong, at least I have this one.
Right.
Now I'm like, I might as well. Just protect.
You might. I'll send you the link. I'll shoot you the link on
IG.
Yeah. And you can get a custom, like, what's it called? Design on it and shit. So,
Yo, you should be like, hey, we featured it on the pod. We should get a discount.
Just saying.
Send him the clip.
Nah, the guy, like, he's like, yo, honestly, like, it's a one-man shop. He has no employees and shit, bro. He said he does 100 mouthpieces a week.
Damn.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually
$200, or it's like anywhere from like 120 to 200 a mouthpiece. Mine was 200 because I got like 3 logos on it. Like I just like added like match to it. If you just want like a regular white, black, gold, whatever, like it's like I think like 120, 130 bucks. So I was talking to him. Yeah, bro. Like Terrence Crawford got his mouthpiece by him. Like everybody gets their mouthpiece done there, bro. Like MMA. Tony Ferguson gets his mouthpieces done there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it didn't help him, but
I mean, hey, he's got his teeth. He's got his
teeth. Yeah, he still got his teeth.
Maybe it did. Yeah, maybe it did save him, right?
It definitely saved him. If he was wearing a boiling bite, bro, he would have been. They would have been finding his teeth in his stomach right now.
He would have bit through that.
Oh my god! Because his jaw almost came off, dude.
Yeah, he told me pretty much a good mouthpiece. You know, it's good when you can't pull it out with your tongue. He said that's what the thing is. You have to pull it out with your hand. He's like, if
that's
it just
crazy.
you can. Yeah, he said if you could flick it out.
Like that. I've never. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And you really don't realize because like I spent all these money on like gloves and like boxing shoes and like all the fly shit, and you don't think about the most important shit is like your mouthpiece and like probably your headgear. So
yeah, no.
Yeah, man. I'm glad y'all doing that, man. That's dope to fucking, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, like boxing, all that stuff is like, I think is really important. It's definitely helped me out a lot outside of just like getting a workout in or trying to stay in shape or whatever. It's definitely helped. Like I come home because I go in the mornings usually like 7 a.m. class. I get home and I'm just like just dead. Like all my energy is drained. And it's like, your anxiety kind of goes away. It's like your brain is like, bro, we don't even got time to be anxious right now. Like I'm recovering from this crazy ass day. Like you get all your aggression out, you know what I mean? Like it teaches you a lot about pacing because like I've been to sparring where I burn myself out in the first round. Like, you know what I mean? Like completely. And I have
dude. I did that so much at the beginning with jiu-jitsu. Like I would have 1 5-minute like sparring match with someone and I'd be dead. 5 minutes. I was like, yo, I can't be doing that shit. Like what?
Yeah. And then like every other like round, you're just getting fucked up. Like it's not cool. Yeah. So it's cool now. Like, the round starts, everybody's kind of chill, feeling each other out. And then like, it's usually when you're sparring somebody you don't like, when you start putting the sauce on it. Yo, there's this dude, his name is Bob. Fuck Bob. Anyway, this dude is like, he's like 50 something years old, maybe. And he comes in there and this is his game. We'll start sparring. He starts going crazy off rip. And me, it's like, oh, this is an old man. I'm going to take it easy. Like, whatever. This man just starts fucking throwing hooks and twos and this and that. As soon, so I'm waiting. Pop, right? As soon as he gets popped, you know what he does? Puts his hands up. He's like, I'm done for a round.
Yeah, but dude was going off on you, right?
It's so frustrating, bro. Like I always look at my coach and I'm like,
old man. Yo, get out of here, old man.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Anytime you're the aggressor, he's like, all right. It's like, bitch, you can't dictate that.
It's like, hey, let me get a few on you right now. You know?
Yeah. That's all he does. Like he wants to punch and not get punched. And then we got some girls in the class, and Hunter's always like, yo, obviously guys like, don't go full power on the ladies or whatever. But they can go full power on you, work on your defense, this and that. And then like even at that, like the chicks sometimes they get hella overzealous. They start throwing all these flurries and shit. I always little check hook. And then they start acting right again. I'm like, everybody get it, bro.
It's like, hey,
there's no gender for a boxing class, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Just a little, like, just liver. Just like,
that's it. That's exactly what I do. Just touch the liver real quick,
relax.
And what I do is like, I always go for a hook, and then I stop it right before I hit him, just so they know that, yo, relax. Like,
it's there, right?
It's there. This has been here for the last minute and a half. It's gonna be here for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty funny, bro. Like, but it's been like I said, bro. It's been so dope.
Facts. Yeah, man. I think also like that's what I realized because like my gym is a bunch of pro fighters go there, so like they're in the LFA. Like my coach fought in the UFC. Dude, my coach fought Wonder Boy.
Crazy. No way.
Craziest shit ever. Yeah.
Wait, what gym are you at?
It's called MTC, Midwest Training.
Where's it at?
Schaumburg.
Okay, it's
right by Chicago.
Shompton.
But Shompton. So no,
that's what we used to say back in the day, man.
High school, for real, right?
So one of the fighters that used to go there, he fought in the Bellator. He fucked up Michael Chandler when they were both in Bellator. Like he fucked them up. Like
what the hell, bro?
They fought twice. He knocked him out twice, and then they were gonna do a third. And he was like, "Bro, I'm not gonna kill him. Like, you want me to go out there and kill him?"
Dang, that's
so. Wait,
crazy.
He gave Michael Chandler Michael Chandler's record's like 22-6. So 2 of those are to your trainer.
Not my trainer. Someone who fought there.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, someone who fought out there.
I was about to say, God damn.
I was like, yeah, who's your trainer? Yeah, I was like, your trainer.
And then so he also fought Oliveira. He lost to Oliveira, but he fought him. I was like, damn.
What the hell, son?
Yeah, no.
That's crazy, bro.
There's some.
Yeah,
there's
we
some
definitely. My
there.
gym's definitely a small ass gym. Like they definitely have some fights, like amateur fights and shit. My coach, like he did like a Muay Thai fight. They always win though. They haven't lost a fight yet, so it's always there's like three like pretty good fighters in there. They all fight like amateur still, and it's usually Muay Thai. One kid, they were showing us a video. He made somebody throw up, and it was a Muay Thai match. Somebody was recording. They were showing like a recording, and I think he just hit him, like he kicked him in the stomach, and this dude just yacked.
Damn.
Oh fuck.
I know, bro. It's brutal. I don't think would you ever compete? Would you guys ever like do like an amateur fight or some shit?
See, like
I think Ananya's definitely
because like
I don't think I am. I'm not trying to get effed up by someone. Like
because like the thing is for me, like I'm surrounded by all these pro fighters, and they're like cutting and they're going for it. So like just being in the environment, I'm like there's like a part. Like
like I kind of want to try this
one
shit.
is like, yo, you're gonna get your like, why the fuck would you do that? But on the other side's like, why not just like go for one? Let's just see. Let's just try it out.
It's because like,
why not?
You might beat a few guys, but then you'll go to the next one, and then that dude will F you up.
You're gonna notice like you're gonna realize that your boxers are fighting somebody that's been doing it since they were like 6, and you're like, all right,
exactly.
Like my trainer is 22 years old, bro. He's been training since he was like 4 years old. His dad owns the gym. And the kid is like, it sucks like getting whooped on by a 22-year-old. Like, like every time we spar, like sometimes he'll just throw his gloves on and just hop in, and it's like, fuck, like we gotta spar this dude. And it's just different when you see that like level change of like where you're at and then where they're at, and you're like, damn, all right.
So, do you know Clay Guida?
Yeah.
So he fights out of my gym.
Oh, for real? That dude's a maniac.
He's crazy. I saw him hitting mitts, and I was like, oh, there's a difference. I was like, oh, there's some crazy.
It's crazy. I probably wasn't even wearing gloves and
crazy.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
crazy.
Okay. Yeah, and like that was the craziest part. Seeing it in person, I was like,
in real life isn't.
Yeah, and you could tell he was like just wearing a hoodie. He was just like warming up. I was like, oh nah, bro. This shit crazy.
When I was watching Giga and like Marvin and all these dudes train, I was just like, damn, bro, just like the snap of their punches, how hard they fucking hit, like the technique, bro. I was watching Giga spar some dude for 5-minute rounds, and it was like my heart was beating so fast, son, because like. And like every round they gave him somebody fresh. My heart was beating so fast, bro, because the adrenaline was crazy. It was like watching an actual fucking fight. They hit so hard. He's over here like doing fucking what's that shit called? The question mark kicks and shit on people. Like while they're, I'm like, what? Like, how does your body do that shit? Like, it's crazy.
Those fucking hook kicks, right? Those fucking reverse hooks.
Like when it goes low and then high. Oh my god, that shit is so sexy.
That shit is so sexy, bro. I remember we used to do that shit in karate, dude. That shit's late as fuck.
Yeah, bro. Karate, all the people that have their like MMA background from karate are so fun to watch, bro. Like Wonder Boy is so fun to watch, bro.
Dude, they're lit, man. Yeah, man. Dude, it looks like jujitsu and like wrestling fucking rules the UFC, man. At the end of the day.
Yeah, bro. If you don't got a ground game, if you don't have a ground game, RIP, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't matter who you are, unless your division is all strikers and none of that. Like every champ knows how to wrestle. I guess Izzy. I mean, he got some wrestling skill, but I feel like everyone is fights strikers.
Yeah,
he just has good takedown defense.
Yeah.
And like Kamaru wrestling, like Khabib was a wrestler. Everybody's even like Moreno when he was a champ, Figgy, like they all got good fucking ground game. Yeah, man, shit. Alexander Volkanovski, the fucking savage, the motherfucking savage. What a tank!
Holloway 3.
Dude, oh my god,
bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Dude, Volk is crazy, man. That dude's psycho. He's psychopathic.
Like, yo, when he was talking about how the lights were, when he was saying the lights were dimming on him when Ortega had him in that.
I was like,
bro, I thought it was over. I called it. I was like, oh, it's done.
You could bury Volk 6 feet in the ground and he'd still come out. Like,
yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe he said he used to weigh like 200 pounds, bro. It's crazy.
He used to play rugby. I was like, bro, what?
I think Dana said that if Volk wanted to fight for 155, he would give him the title shot. So if he beats Max, he might. You feel me? They might give him a title shot. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, honestly,
I think Volk got a good chance of beating anybody. So it's like that fight makes sense.
Dude, anyone. He's so skilled, man. He's so skilled.
Yeah.
And then
and if he can like fight off Brian Ortega's jiu-jitsu like that, that might be a good fight for Charles too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be lit.
I love it. It's crazy how much UFC has taken over our lives, though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
It's all I think about. Is like fighting.
That is.
No, dude. We've been watching almost like every single like weekend whenever UFC's
every
on.
Card, every pay-per-view.
This last month was so rough for me because I worked like every Saturday. Like every Saturday, month and a half, every Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday,
because
Sunday.
All your events are going on the weekend. Yeah, all the cool shit's happening on the
weekend. Yeah, exactly, bro. And I'm like, I'll be at my shoots or like my phone on top of my camera, like hiding it, watching fights, like showing no interest. Like I feel bad for any client that books me on a Saturday, bro.
Like especially when there's like a fight night or main event.
Yeah. They get no attention, bro. No attention. I'm like, I need a 25-minute break. I need to. There's a championship fight happening right now.
Yeah.
Who do you think they give Chimaev next?
Dude, Hamza's.
I have no idea.
That's different.
He was calling out Nate or some shit, but I don't take any like.
Yeah, I don't think Nate even like if he's smart, he doesn't take it.
He doesn't want that fight. Nate doesn't want that fight.
Nate needs to fight Connor, bro. Like that's the fight. Like why are they
even
either like, that or Masvidal? Like just make that fight.
Right, exactly. Like
bro, like Kamaru, like come on, bro. Like Connor Kamaru is the wildest headline of all time. Dude, I'd rather see Kamaru fight Canelo.
Right.
Dude,
right.
Yeah, do we want to see murder on TV? Right?
You know, like,
bro, Kamaru is the scariest person.
Kamaru would murder McGregor, straight up murder him. Like
murder, bro.
There'd be no mercy.
His striking is better. Like anyone to say McGregor got better striking than him.
Everything's better.
Yeah, you're tripping. Yeah, bro. And he's way bigger than him.
Oh,
that mother, bro. Kamaru stays at like 0.3% body fat his whole life, bro. Anytime he steps out the house, he's just chiseled. It's like, bro, do you eat any food?
Bro, like his back is just like muscles.
These dudes are just shredded. He's literally like just shredded as fuck all the time.
The UFC has like some crazy like fucking specimens there right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, it also does.
Hold on, man.
True. It also helps that all fighters get free like meal prepping and like they pretty much like. I feel like they can literally make you look however you want to look as long as you stick to their plan. Like
that's true. That's true.
The UFC,
they have a formula. Yeah.
For everybody type. Like everybody's always, like no, I don't know. I don't hear complaints like that. Other than that missing weight shit, which was bullshit. Charles Oliveira is still the champion.
Oh yeah,
dude,
still champ.
It was that fucking scale, man.
They fucked him, bro. Like, first of all, if that's even a controversy, why not entertain to maybe like, especially seeing as how that's your main fight the next day, why not maybe go get that scale and weigh him next, or do something like that, or do some kind of investigation, like real quick to solve it.
Also with Khabib, that's what they would do. They would just check it. They'd be like, "Oh, okay, he's good. He's good." Just do the same shit. Like, all right, cool. He lost a half a pound. Great.
Yeah, bro. That DC shit when he was holding on to the fucking
the fucking
like, come on.
The
towel. Him and Khabib both have done that shit, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, bruh. Also, it's like 200 grams. You're gonna take the belt away for 200 grams. Like, come on.
Yeah, bro. 155.5. That's crazy. So like, come on, bro. Especially if y'all scales were fucked up. Like, they should have definitely.
Dude, if there's some kind of anomaly, like how 20 people are out weight, like, what are you doing? Like, there has to be something going on. Like, why can't you look into that deeper, right?
Yeah, bro. For real. I don't know if they did that shit on purpose. I don't think so. I think that's too much things that would have to align.
Something went wrong and they just didn't, look into it deeper when they should.
Right. Yeah, but regardless, Charles is fighting next anyway, and if he wins, he's still champ, and if he loses, he's not champ. So it's like nothing really changed.
He'll win again. I don't think anyone can beat him.
No one beats him. No one beats him, bro. I'm not even entertained. I don't think Islam. Like, I understand the hype of like Islam, but like y'all said, like he really hasn't fought a single fucking good fighter.
Yeah.
Or like elite fighter. If they give him Justin, like that's even a tough ask. Like obviously he could take Justin down and just whoop his ass, but I don't know. Like
yeah, I feel like him and Justin is a good fight. I feel like they should give that first, and then
I think he needs to fight one more time before the belt. I think if they give him a belt, that shit's like, come on, son.
Yeah,
exactly.
It'd be like Michael Chandler. It's like Michael Chandler he beat Dan Hooker and got the belt or a chance at
right.
It'll be like similar. It's like
that's because Khabib retired. I'm sure they would have made a different fight. Khabib lived in a perfect time, bro. He didn't have to face that nightmare. That man literally comes back from the dead. He gets dropped, comes up, and then chokes him out. Yo, if Charles Oliveira choked out Khabib, that would have been literally like Khabib's whole career would have just been thrown out the window.
Dude, it would have been thrown out the window for real because Oliveira would have crushed his soul, man. Like if that shit happened, man. Oh my god.
Like I tapped fucking Khabib. Come on, son.
Dude, man, I wish we could see it. I'm still pissed that we can't see it.
I know, bro, and that's why I'm hoping we see the Islam shit because, like, that's telling. Like,
that's as close as we get, man.
Bro, someone was joking about this today during training. Someone was like, "Islam fights Oliveira, loses, Khabib comes out of retirement." It's like just
that's gonna make him come out of retirement. It's like, our team is better. Our team's better.
And then Khabib loses to Charles. And then now you guys just killed two legacies. Yeah, I don't even think Khabib can make 155 anymore. That motherfucker walks around at like 210.
He's huge now. He's huge.
Only chance would have been is like if he just never retired, and then
right. If he just fought one more time, he should have tried to go for 30-0. Like that's so whack.
30-0 would have been sick.
Yeah, like fucking remember how obsessed like Mayweather was with making sure he had 50-0? Like
Oh my god.
49-0 is kind of ugly,
Yeah.
Dude, Mayweather,
man. Fucking Mayweather.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I think we basically covered everything. We legit went full circle.
I feel like we talked about UFC for like 40 minutes at least.
With UFC.
Hell yeah.
I love that shit.
I could do this shit all day, bro. Literally, especially when it comes to the UFC. But hell yeah, I'm actually editing a video right now. I'm about to get into the Matrix and try to knock this edit out.
True.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, guys, with that is episode 142 of the Netherland podcast. As always, check out all the links. Check out Starks. Check out all the shit he's doing.
Check out Starks.
Some dope-ass stuff. But
he's in some lit shit.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Try it, y'all.
Like, comment,
appreciate y'all.
All that good stuff. Get out of here.
Peace.